can't hear me because I didn't click the fucking button. Okay, so anyway, what's going on, guys? I'm not really gonna wait for people to roll into the stream last minute because this is essentially just a video announcement, and it felt easier just to live stream it. So today marks a very interesting day. I have decided to kind of add something new to the channel, and without like dragging it on too much and trying to like inflate everything that it's supposed to be or everything that I think it's gonna be, I came up with this idea last minute, so I'm literally just throwing it out there to see how it works. So as you guys know, there is a weekly series that I do, although the past 2 weeks has been a little difficult because of all of my stuff and my situations that have been going on with me personally. But a lot of stuff is going to be changing. What's up, Kendrick? A lot of stuff is going to be not necessarily changing. Let me change that. A lot of stuff is going to be added, and a lot of stuff are going to be altered. So a lot of the things that we used to do, we're going to do more of. A lot of the things that weren't really working, we're going to do less of. And we're also going to try some new stuff. So one of the things that you guys know as a weekly series that I've been doing is the JustJaySama videos. Those are by far some of the funnest ones that I can do, and like I said, for the past 2 weeks I haven't really been able to do them because of all the personal stuff that I've been going through. So we're still gonna try and do that. The only problem is my channel's not big enough for, like, you know, advice questions and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try a different approach to that. So I have a few ideas how I want to change that, just so that way I can get it more community based and community involved and stuff like that. So that's something that I'm looking to try and implement. Another thing that I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I'm gonna do it once or twice a week. What's up, Logan? But what we're gonna do is we're going to be changing a few well, adding some story time stuff. And I don't mean like, oh, let me tell you guys about a story in my past. We'll do a couple of those eventually, but that's not essentially what this is. It's creating stories. So what I would like to do, if you guys are members of my Discord, if not, there's a link down in the description. You guys can go and check that out. What's up, Soul? And I will have a text channel specifically for this kind of story time type of thing. So what it is myself and whoever else is participating will create stories based upon subjects, character names, settings, and things like that. So either once or twice a week, what we'll do is, let's say we have a category for this week. Well, the category for this week is sci-fi story. So what we'll do is I'll come up with the story, or I'll come up with some characters, or somebody else will come up with the setting or anything like that, and kind of just build this story and how this is going to help the channel and creatively for everybody else, anybody who's a writer or anything like that. Or if you guys just want to hang out and like talk shit, we can definitely do that, and it gets implemented into a story. So as you guys know, I've been trying to do more acting, voice acting, producing, and doing major projects and stuff like that. And that's how I'm going to implement it. Every single week, either somebody's going to give me a category, a list of characters, some scenarios and stuff like that, and I'll come up with a story, with characters, with dialogue, and like maybe I'll act it out or something like that. We want it to be as fun as possible. I mean, some stuff is going to be funny, some stuff is going to be like, I came up with a horror story with Rensho the other day, and he was like, you know what, Jay, you're really good at just like coming up with stories off the top of your head. And I was like, yeah, you know, that is something that I'm oddly good at. I can just just fashion things together in the middle of nothing. So that is something that I really, really, really want to like flex that I can do. So if I could give you guys an idea, think if you guys have ever seen the YouTuber Jack's Films. He does this thing called Yesterday I Asked You, where it's basically he'll take comments from his previous video and he'll ask a question, and then people in the comments section will answer it. Well, think of this as, in my Discord, think of it as a yai is what he calls it, but this is for improv. So it's really just trying to tell either funny stories, scary stories, maybe it's just a story to get your mind off of. The thing that I want to get out of this is because there's a reason. It's to entertain you guys and to entertain me as well, because I have been feeling super, super, super empty as far as when it comes to like creating stories, and sometimes I need a little spark. And you guys as my audience could be that potential spark. You know, maybe one day somebody will say, oh, well, Jay, I have this character and her name is Sarah. And, you know, the setting is she's on the moon and she has this issue about starving. Okay, cool. So those are 3 things that I could have come up with that were put in the Discord. And then let's say Sarah's main issue, yeah, of course, she's starving. But she also misses her parents back at home, you know, like she wasn't really exactly like into the moon trip. I mean, when she was a kid, she always wanted to be involved in NASA and just get involved in the space program. And, you know, we could set up setting like that, you know what I mean, and start telling a story. So every week there should be a new story to tell you guys. And it's literally just something that we pull out of the sky and just as a group, as a channel, as a collective, like as the Sama Sanctum, we just come up with these great stories. And, you know, maybe we apply it as a video game. Maybe we apply it as a movie. Maybe we apply it as a book. I don't know. But either way, I would like to come up with more stories and more things to do and more skits to make and stuff like that. But my biggest hurdle right now is I can't afford an improv class. So what I kind of want to do is create that with my channel. I've seen other people do crazier things. I mean, what's the big deal? We all know I have like tons of experience when it comes to games, game structure, game story, storytelling, period, characters, character development. Like these are all things that you guys have seen me express on my channel before, and you guys have heard in like podcasts and stuff like that. So it's all up here. It just isn't on paper yet. And I've always been really, really, really bad at writing stuff, but I can come up with stuff on the fly like it's nothing. Like literally like it's just, think freestyle, like battle rap almost, but with stories. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the concept that I want to go with. And of course, I mean, this is the internet. Anybody can steal my idea and run with it, but really, who can implement my idea better than me? And I don't think anybody can. Like, you'll have a lot of people who are worried about plagiarism, so they'll watermark a lot of their stuff. I don't believe in doing that necessarily, because if you're ever put to the test to where somebody asks you, hey, I'll pay you $2,000 if you can come up with this story for me. And if they decided to rip all of my ideas, all of my YouTube channel, my videos, my intro, my outro, everything, I have no problem with this, because you cannot reproduce the same thing that I could privately. So if somebody found your channel and you ripped all of my ideas and all the things that I was doing, great, good for you. I'm glad you're winning. But guess what? When somebody puts that iron to your dome and they're just like, come up with something right now, and you don't have the experience that I have by doing this, by doing certain things, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You can't fool winners. You can't. So this is not just something for me to entertain you guys, but it's also something for you guys to get involved with. You know, I know there's plenty of people out there who want to make YouTube channels and they want to be creators and stuff like that, but they're like, oh, but people are already doing these ideas, or I have this great idea, but I don't know how to be a YouTuber, this, that, and the other thing. Join my Discord. It is such an amazing community of people. Like, everybody in there is awesome. And you get a little bit of camaraderie with everyone, and you can kind of bounce your ideas. Nobody's ever going to tell you you're stupid for your idea. Nobody's ever going to judge you for wanting to do the things that you want to do. Think about it in this regard. I'm sitting over here with a YouTube channel with 1.6 thousand subs, and I want to be an actor, a voice actor, a stand-up comedian, and I want to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe as a lead actor. Like, if there is ever a pipe dream that anyone could have, this is that pipe dream. So there's no way you'll ever hear me say your dream is stupid. Never. That'll never come out of my mouth, because I probably have the most unrealistic, like mountain high, like objectives anyone could ever fucking have. So, you know, this is a place where you guys can come. If you guys aren't a part of the Discord, like I said, there's going to be a link. I'm going to specifically provide the exact text link when this video goes live. It'll be up for tomorrow. We'll also do weekly videos like this where I do the exact same thing, where I'll announce, hey, we're doing a story this week and I want you guys' input. You know, we're going to do setting, characters, this, that, the other thing, and I'll announce what it is. Also with the weekly JSama, it's the same thing. Maybe we'll implement it there. Like for an Ask JSama, could you do an Instagram skit, or can you do a YouTube skit and make it funny, this, that, and the other thing. I can make a lot of things funny off the top of my head, but once again, I can't write it. So this is just something that I wanted to implement that'll really get a lot of my community involved. And I really wanted to, unfortunately, I wanted to stray away from gaming. Gaming is great, but I prefer storytelling. I prefer, like, teaching people lessons and things like that. You know what I mean, guys? Like, I really want to do something bigger. And, like, video games was a great springboard platform. You know what I mean? Like, I met all of you guys right now, Aaron, Jakizi, Tempo, Kendrick, like Soul, all of you guys, like, and you guys are just the ones that I see in the chat right now, but like, you know, there's so many people that I met because I decided to be a gaming channel. So I'm looking forward to seeing who I meet or what I do becoming a storytelling channel. Of course, we're still going to do games and stuff like that. We're still going to have fun and do live streams. Everything that exists currently on my channel is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. We're just going to improve stuff and we're going to do more. Because if there's one thing I believe in this world is that you should always do your best. You can only do one thing at a time, and you should always do your best, and you can always do more. Even when you think you can't. Sometimes it's just changing your attitude is technically more. So, you know, but I know you guys were looking forward to like a regular stream. I'm sorry that I kind of like deceived you a little bit, but I didn't feel like calling this a channel update because it's not a channel update. Nothing's updating on the channel. I hate it when people put channel update in the title. Like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about channel updates. Just fucking do it first and then kind of like announce it, okay? So I believe in doing and not saying. So of course, me telling you guys this, I've already been doing a lot of the story stuff. If you guys have seen me in the Discord, actually, you guys might have not have seen me in the Discord because I've just been doing so much double down research on this and really trying to hammer home like this is what I want to do. And if there was ever a time for me to do it, right now is the time, because within the next couple of years, guys, I don't know where my channel will be. I don't know where I will personally be. And I have a feeling that either in the upcoming weeks, I'm either going to go through some really, really dark shit and I need to be productive still, because there's something that's coming up that is, as a human being, will probably crush me. I'm going to let you guys know now. There's going to be probably some dark shit up ahead, or, and this is a very, very slim chance, it's like a 90-10 type of thing, and I don't really want to go into it because it's like, it's all personal stuff, but the 10% chance that it's a somewhat of a success will mean even more content for the channel. So if it goes great and we hit that 10% and we're successful at whatever this particular thing is, and it happens, every day something new. We will have stories every single day, live streams every single day. There will be something every day, 7 out of 7 days a week. I promise you, if we hit that 10%. And unfortunately, it's something that I have to do. You guys can't help me, unfortunately. I would love for you guys to. I would love for you guys to. But I just can't. It's something that I have to do on my own. And if we hit that other 90%, it's going to be a little dark for a while. Maybe the first couple of days I won't do anything, but it'll just be like right after Christmas going into the new year. So I can promise you guys there will be a video January 1st explaining everything. It's going to be a long video, but I'll tell you guys exactly what happened, how it happened, how, you know, going forward, what's going to happen, and it'll pick up over time. We'll still get like weekly videos and stuff like that. We'll probably put like 4, maybe 5 videos a week, and I'll take the weekends off and we'll stream on the weekends or something. But that 90%, either way, you guys are going to be winning. All of us are going to be winning. And if, like I said before, if any of you guys are content creators and you want to, like, you know, reach out to me and stuff like that, the Discord link in the description. We can have our conversations and shit. It's gonna be dope. So, but with that being said, I need to get out of here. I'm probably gonna stream some games in a little bit. I'm gonna watch 30 minutes of Shameless real quick. So if you guys, it'll be super late. It's 11 o'clock. It's gonna be 11 o'clock here when I start like streaming games. So if you guys are up, you guys can hang out in the stream. We'll talk a little bit. But as of right now, this is the announcement. This is what I wanted you guys to know, and I feel really good about what's coming up, even though it could potentially be soul crushing and very bad. So it's a very big gamble, but either way, we have to do it because the world is going to keep spinning whether we are part of it or not. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you guys later. What's up, Beef Stew? What's going on, man? Sorry you made it at the end.